Oh, I mean, yeah, I mean, even like say
How you doing? Pretty darn good. What about the presentation yesterday? I mean, the theater and all that.
Oh, it was beautiful. That was the coolest thing ever.
Yeah.
Because we went to one of their theaters at One Infinite Loop back in like 2018 or 17, and I was worried we weren't actually going to be able to go into the park this year because we did this at the developers center, whatever it was called.
Developer
It
Center.
started there in their really beautiful theater, and then we were able to go over. So I got
Right.
worried. So, but no, I mean, yeah, this was certainly the best Apple experience, I think, of all of them so far.
Right.
So it was really cool. Yeah. But what'd you think? I mean,
Yeah, I thought it was great.
yeah,
I mean, started with the theater. The features I thought are really, really good.
the media extensions thing for Blackmagic Raw, that's going to be a big deal.
It was funny how they introduced that. At the very end, it was like Steve Jobs going, oh, one more thing.
Right. It's kind of been a running joke at this point of like, when are we getting Blackmagic Raw support? When are we getting Blackmagic Raw support? And so to, throw that on stage at the end, like that was very fitting of them. And like, here it is.
Right.
Shut up. The magnetic masking, I'm going to be able to use that immediately. The fact
Yeah, that looks really, really good.
being able to change the stack of connected clips via a keyboard shortcut.
Whether it deserves 11 or not, I mean, I think it does because, like you said, this is the beginning of 11.
Right.
And 10 is gone.
There was a different energy
Yeah.
this year.
Right.
Even compared to last year, there was something a little bit different this year.
Right.
In terms of the enthusiasm. This might be a sign of something changing, internally with Apple. They may be taking these pro apps a little bit more seriously. Maybe they're starting to see some market share that they can sort of take over from Adobe.
There's definitely been a change because Apple did a promo for Final Cut Pro a couple months ago.
Yeah.
And then now this theater thing, they did another promo for Final Cut Pro 11.
Right.
So they've done two in a couple months. Prior to that, they never.
Yeah. One thing I want to know actually is who cut that Final Cut 11 trailer. I think it was Thomas Grove Carter.
That's what I read.
But man, that theater was awesome. That was so cool.
It was. Now, the question I had for the Fitness Plus people, they said the biggest robotic camera studio in the world. And they have all these dozens and dozens of high-end robotic cameras.
So there's no one like really manning the actual cameras. They're on like robotic arms or whatever. Wow.
Well, robots.
Yeah.
I mean, literally robots.
Like moving.
Yeah.
Wow.
So the question I had is how come Tim Cook has to use iPhones? And you guys got all this equipment and Tim Cook has to use iPhones.
They're not shooting the thing on iPhones. They got robotic arms, but they got like super high-end cameras.
Yes.
That is interesting. You'd think they'd just say, you know what, let's just do iPhones. We might as well just double down on it.
Since they have those robotic cameras, can't you let Tim Cook borrow one?
Did they talk about any workflow stuff with Final Cut? Like,
It's incredible. The amount of workflow is absolutely incredible. They showed this enormous group of people that work on it. I mean, dozens and dozens of people were lined up, and they said that's 1/10
wow.
of the people that work on the show. It's a big, big production.
It was a good day yesterday.
Yeah.
It's, honestly, it's just so great to be back at the Juniper.
Yeah.
Quite frankly.
Oh, I know that.
and the winner is Brian Murray. Is Brian Murray. It's like you were standing here on purpose. Next prize is Clip for Creatives, a move. It's a 1-year license. And it's going to go out to Paul Grimshaw. 6-month license of Strata. And the winner, version 1, Kevin Solik, Creatives, a Moon 1-year license. And this goes out to Deb Eschweiler. Deb Eschweiler. Congratulations, Deb. All right, and last is a conference pass from FMC for next year. And the winner is Joshua Cordera. Is Joshua here? Awesome. Here you go. All right. Thank you, everybody. Enjoy the evening.
Here's the lobby area of the Juniper. It had to catch up. There you go.
You saw him on Facebook? Yeah, I see him on Facebook. One moment. Right? Hey, here.
You're going to come on in a second. It's about a 5-second delay.
Oh, yeah. Cool. And you like it? Yours? Yeah. Yeah.
Event finished, or is there another one tomorrow? No, tomorrow is all day sessions all day, as well as I'm going to use this mic. Actually, I got two mics. So I have a handheld. It's not a Rode, even though it says Rode. It's a DJI Mic 2 inside a Rode little contraption here. And I have my DJI mic right here. But yeah, tomorrow they're going to be doing sessions all day. Tomorrow is the Apple Final Cut Pro Team Q&A. At the end of that ends the session tomorrow afternoon. I didn't know how this was going to work out tonight, so I'm using my iPhone as a continuity camera going back to Ecamm Live. I can't monitor the audio. It's really, really super loud in here, the ambient noise of people and stuff. It's been a very successful Final Cut Pro Creator Summit. Apple and the Final Cut Pro team did a fantastic job in the theater yesterday, introducing to us Final Cut Pro 11 in the theater, beautiful theater, the Developer Center. Really, really nice. What do you think about Final Cut Pro 11? What I've seen on these live streams, everything has been positive. There's been very little negative comments about it. There's Ian Anderson in the background. Look over here. He's filming as well. But I wanted to try to do a live stream today to let you see live what's going on here. Yeah, we got like 20 people watching on X and a bunch of people on YouTube and Facebook, so that's cool. I really appreciate it. Give you a thumbs up for that. Let's go back to continuity camera.
Let's read.
Let's walk around a little bit. I can talk to you because I have a microphone attached. This is one of the rooms that that they have the sessions in. Of course, it's empty right now. That's Chris Hawking right there talking to somebody. With our sponsors, sponsored Final Cut TV coming over to Cupertino. noisy but understandable. That's okay because we can still hear you. Thank you very much for giving those comments. It's, let me see, what time is it? 7:35. We'll have to see. I might do a little one. Well, I'll wait till tomorrow morning to do another live stream. I just wanted to give a little walk around. It's a little difficult. I'm using continuity camera. I already got you on camera multiple times. Jen Jager stopped in to say hi. It's actually, the continuity camera works, but it gets choppy, and I can't control that. It's wirelessly connecting to the MacBook Pro. So I have two iPhones. I have my iPhone 16 Pro Max, and then I have the iPhone 15. I'm using one to monitor the live stream so I can frame it up somewhat, but it's a 5-second delay or whatever. I'm monitoring Facebook. And then I got this MacBook Pro 1080p camera, whichever that is. We want to thank our sponsors, Move, FMC, and Roger Bolden over there at Cormel, who sponsor me coming to the Final Cut Pro Creator Summit. And all you who bought me a coffee at buymeacoffee.com/Richard Taylor. That's appreciated. It's right here. Buymeacoffee.com/Richard Taylor. I mean, you've really stepped up. There's a lot of, bought me a lot of coffees and hamburgers and stuff, and it's really, really appreciated. Absolutely. Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. I just wanted to give you a sample of the live event, the Expo night, Future Media Conferences put it on. Tomorrow we get Q&A with Apple, so that's the close of the session tomorrow evening. And we want to do this as we've been doing for the Final Cut Pro team, because they do watch these live streams. The microphone situation is I have my DJI mic here, and I have a handheld mic here. I'm recording locally, you can see with the red light. Even though it says Rode, it's not Rode. I sold all my Rode equipment a long time ago. I like the DJI mic system better for a lot of reasons. But I bought this Rode handheld situation years ago, and I didn't want to buy a new one. So, how you doing? You want to come on live stream?
I love your videos.
Hey, look, we're live right now. Just say hi.
Hi, I'm from Costa Rica. I'm very excited to be here.
You are? You're from where?
Costa Rica.
You're kidding me.
Yes.
This is your first
My
time.
first time,
Fantastic.
and I love it.
Fantastic.
Learning baby steps, but I'm here with the best.
Yes, absolutely. And what's your name?
David Diaz.
David Diaz?
Yes, Fernando Sanchez Diaz.
Oh, very good. Glad to meet you, man.
Pleasure.
This is for the audience. This is for all you watching out there. That's one, and then this one's for the Final Cut Pro team who did a great job with Final Cut Pro version 11. No more Final Cut Pro 10, it's version 11. Thank you very much. So that's continuity camera.
Huh.
That's the camera that's filming us right now.
Oh, okay.
And I'm monitoring the live stream in order to frame us. What'd you think?
So interesting this year, especially. I mean, with all the new releases at 11. I mean, I remember when I first started on 10. I think I was 10. So, and all the AI tools, of course. It's such a time of so much change. It's really the place to be right now.
Certainly a lot of energy here tonight.
A lot of energy, yeah.
I can't hear anything compared to what I normally, when I'm doing live stream.
I understand.
And I keep asking the audience, can you hear anything at all? Because I can't. I got a mic here for me.
Oh, okay. Good.
And then I got, this is not a Rode. This is a DJI mic.
Oh, nice.
I bought this for the Rode years ago.
Ah,
So
okay.
I wasn't going to buy another one.
Do you prefer the DJI mic
Yeah,
to the 30?
there's a bunch of reasons. I had the Rode 1 and 2, and I liked them, and I used them for years.
Right.
What about the audio quality?
Oh, excellent. The Rode is great.
Rode is great for
So
audio.
yeah, oh, no, absolutely.
Okay.
That's one of the things I'm saying. It's really, really good. It's the mechanics that I didn't that I prefer the DJI.
I just wanted to say that it's great to have Ian back again.
Absolutely.
After a few years, and he won an ASC award, a student ASC award.
Oh, is that right?
And I'm very proud of him, and I'm really happy that he's in the business.
Absolutely.
And I feel like everyone here was sort of like, helping him put
But
us
Michael
together.
Cioni's thing this morning, did you see that?
I did.
Wasn't that inspiring?
It was fantastic.
It's fine. It's nice to finally hear someone saying this is the industry to be in and not get the hell out, because that's all I hear every day from the union guys.
You just got to adjust.
Exactly.
Perhaps not where things were, but new places.
Right.
Definitely. Cioni is so good at kind of providing a longer view perspective.
Yeah.
And not, he's saying hope is not a strategy. And that is very true. Hope is important, but it isn't a strategy. I think his perspective is important.
Yes. Oh, yeah.
And I think he's right about Final Cut Pro, that it actually does satisfy the need for all of us to improve our skills and be more efficient and not be tied down to old ways of production.
Right. There's a lot of NLEs that are really good, and Final Cut's one of them.
Right.
It's the one we prefer.
Yes.
Because of the fluidity and the speed of editing. It has some features that we'd like to see. That's always the case.
Yeah.
Right? But it's still hard to get away from when you go to do editing.
Right.
Well, I mean, the basic editing flow is so much better.
Yes.
The more resistance you have in the edit suite to making changes, to trying new things. If it's hard to do, you won't do it, right? But if it's easy to do, then you'll try it.
If it's work, I don't want to do it. If it's fun, I'm there.
You'll explore.
Right.
Yeah. And Final Cut is definitely the most fun NLE.
Oh, yeah. We just got to figure out how to tell more people that, because there's such a stigma.
Probably 4 or 5 million editors right now, Final Cut Pro editors. I was wondering how this one was going to be compared to last year's, which was really good.
Right.
A lot of high energy, but I think this is better.
Well, we had so many big developments this year. The AI rotoscoping tool, which is amazing.
That is amazing.
They spent 2 years. I was talking with Bill Davis, and he said they spent 2 years working on that to make it really a great implementation. And you know what? That matters, because if you're doing something and you want it to be great, and you want it to be in a film, for example, or anything else, if it's, pardon the expression, half-assed, it's not enough. You've really got to do the work, and they do the work.
Yes.
So, fantastic. Well, it's great to see you.
Absolutely. And tomorrow we get Q&A.
Yes.
My Aperture question last year, the question, as I told them, was not my question.
Okay.
I never thought that. I wanted them to answer because the community keeps saying that, and I wanted them to address the community.
Right.
Some people have said that I asked the question. I did not.
What was the
I never thought that.
If you don't mind asking, what was the question?
The question in the statement was that Final Cut was going the way of Aperture, which they abandoned. With the Pro apps, Photo app, they abandoned it. And the community kept saying Final Cut was going to do the same thing. And I never thought that, and I did not ask that question for me. I asked it because I wanted them to address the community to keep saying that, and they did.
Richard, you are a voice for our community.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I'm glad you do that.
Yep.
It's a passion that I have. This is my favorite Final Cut Pro event. of the year. Favorite unique kind of event.
Ours
Ours
too.
too. Ours too. This is our father-son trip.
Okay, well, here's to you.
Yeah. Thanks,
Good
sir.
work.
Thank you very much.
Okay, take care.
Yep. Thanks each and every one of you. I want to make sure you're appreciated because you are appreciated. And the Fauna Pro team as well. They did an excellent job with Fauna Pro 11 for them as well. Thanks everyone. I'll talk to you later.